Hello, young explorers. Welcome to a journey through time, a journey about life itself. Have you ever wondered how such a variety of creatures came to be on our planet? The answer, my friends, lies in the fascinating process of evolution. Evolution is like a slow, steady dance of change that has been happening for billions of years. It's about how living things change over many generations, adapting to their environments in incredible ways. Imagine a storybook where each page reveals a new chapter, a new species, a new adventure in the grand story of life on Earth. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, every living thing shares a common ancestor. It's hard to believe, isn't it? We're all connected in this amazing web of life. Join us as we unravel the secrets of this incredible journey, exploring the milestones and mechanisms that have shaped the world we know today. Get ready to explore the fascinating world of evolution. Our adventure begins now. Our journey begins billions of years ago, in a world vastly different from our own. Imagine a planet covered in fiery volcanic eruptions, with molten lava flowing freely and a sky filled with thick, toxic gases. This was the Earth in its infancy, a place of raw, untamed energy and chaos. The Earth was a place of intense heat, volcanic activity, and a primitive atmosphere. The air was thick with carbon dioxide, methane and ammonia, creating a hostile environment that would seem uninhabitable to us today. The surface was a molten landscape, constantly reshaped by violent eruptions and relentless geological activity. Yet in this seemingly inhospitable environment, life emerged. Amidst the chaos, shallow seas began to form, and within these waters, the first signs of life appeared. It was a miraculous event, the birth of life from the very elements that seemed to oppose it. The first life forms were incredibly simple, single-celled organisms, much less complex than even the tiniest bacteria alive today. These microscopic pioneers were the ancestors of all life on Earth, starting a lineage that would eventually lead to the vast diversity we see now. They lived in the vast primordial soup of early Earth's oceans, a rich mixture of organic molecules. This soup was a nutrient-rich environment, providing the essential building blocks for life. It was here, in these ancient waters, that the first cells began to thrive and multiply. But these simple cells had something extraordinary, the ability to replicate and pass on their traits to their offspring. This process of replication was the key to their survival and evolution. Each new generation carried the genetic information of its predecessors, ensuring the continuity of life. This ability to replicate is the foundation of life as we know it. Without it, life would not have been able to persist and evolve. The simple act of a cell dividing and creating a copy of itself set the stage for the complex web of life that would follow. As these early cells multiplied, they also changed, slowly evolving over countless generations. Through the process of natural selection, some cells developed advantageous traits that allowed them to survive and reproduce more effectively. These changes accumulated over time, leading to the gradual evolution of more complex life forms. Some cells developed new ways to obtain energy, while others became more resistant to the harsh environment. These adaptations were crucial for survival in the ever-changing conditions of early Earth. The ability to harness energy from the environment and adapt to new challenges was a driving force in the evolution of life. This slow and gradual process of change marked the beginning of a journey that would lead to the incredible diversity of life we see today. From these humble beginnings, life branched out into an astonishing array of forms, each uniquely adapted to its environment. The evolutionary tree grew more complex, with each passing eon, giving rise to the myriad species that inhabit our planet. It's hard to believe that something so small and simple could give rise to the complexity of the natural world, isn't it? From single-celled organisms to the vast ecosystems we see today, the journey of life is a testament to the power of evolution and the resilience of living beings. The story of life on Earth is a story of transformation, adaptation, and endless possibility. As these early organisms multiplied and diversified, they began to form the foundation of life as we know it today. These simple life forms, through countless generations, adapted to their surroundings in ways that would ensure their survival. They faced a constant struggle for resources, whether it was food, water, or shelter. This relentless competition drove them to evolve unique strategies and traits to outcompete others. This struggle is at the heart of evolution, driving the process of natural selection. Predators evolved sharper claws and keener senses, while prey developed better camouflage and faster reflexes. Imagine a population of animals living in a cold environment. The harsh conditions would test their resilience and adaptability. Some animals might have thicker fur than others, just by chance. This variation in fur thickness could mean the difference between life and death in freezing temperatures. The animals with thicker fur would be warmer and more likely to survive the cold winters. Their ability to retain heat would give them a significant advantage over their thinner furred counterparts. These survivors would then reproduce and pass on the genes for thicker fur to their offspring. Over time, the trait for thicker fur would become more common in the population. Over many generations, the entire population would evolve to have thicker fur. This gradual change is a clear example of natural selection at work. This is natural selection in action, nature, selecting the traits that best suit an organism to its environment. The environment acts as a filter, allowing only the best adapted individuals to thrive and reproduce. It's important to remember that evolution is not about becoming better or stronger. It's about becoming better suited to a particular environment. What works in one setting might not work in another. It's about becoming better suited to a particular environment. For instance, an animal that blends into its surroundings has a higher chance of evading predators and surviving. A trait that helps one species survive might be useless or even harmful to another. For example, a thick fur coat is beneficial in cold climates, but would be a disadvantage in hot, arid regions. Natural selection is a powerful force, constantly shaping and molding life on Earth. It ensures that species are continually adapting to their ever-changing environments. It's a never-ending dance between living organisms and their environment, a dynamic interplay that drives the diversity of life we see today. This dance has been going on for billions of years, from the simplest single-celled organisms to the complex web of life that inhabits our planet today. Each step in this dance is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. Section 4. From water to land, a giant leap. For billions of years, life flourished in the oceans, evolving into a dazzling array of forms. The oceans were teeming with life, from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest marine predators. Coral reefs, kelp forests and deep-sea vents were bustling with activity, each ecosystem supporting a unique community of organisms. But about 400 million years ago, a remarkable chapter unfolded in the story of life, the transition from water to land. This monumental shift marked a turning point in the history of life on Earth, setting the stage for the incredible diversity of terrestrial life we see today. This was no easy feat. The land presented a host of new challenges that life had never encountered before. The terrain was rough and unforgiving, with vast stretches of barren rock and soil. The climate was harsh, with extreme temperatures and unpredictable weather patterns. Life in the water is very different from life on land. In the water, organisms are buoyed by the surrounding liquid, making movement and support easier. The water also provides a stable environment with relatively constant temperatures and abundant resources. Creatures had to adapt to breathing air, moving against gravity, and surviving in a drier environment. This required significant physiological and anatomical changes. Gills, which were efficient for extracting oxygen from water, had to be replaced or supplemented by lungs capable of breathing air, but life found a way. Through a series of gradual adaptations, some pioneering fish began to explore the land. These early adventurers faced numerous obstacles, but their persistence paid off. The descendants of certain fish-like creatures began to evolve adaptations for life on land. Their fins gradually transformed into limbs, capable of supporting their weight and allowing them to move more effectively on solid ground. Their fins gradually transformed into limbs, and their gills developed into rudimentary lungs. These changes were crucial for their survival, enabling them to exploit new habitats and resources that were previously inaccessible. These pioneers paved the way for the evolution of amphibians, the first vertebrates to conquer the land. Amphibians were well suited to the transitional environments between water and land, with their ability to live in both aquatic and terrestrial habitats. This move to land opened up a whole new world of opportunities for life to diversify. The terrestrial environment offered a vast array of new niches and resources, leading to an explosion of evolutionary innovation. It was the beginning of an incredible journey that would lead to the evolution of reptiles, birds, mammals, and ultimately, us. The transition from water to land was a giant leap in the history of life, setting the stage for the rich tapestry of life that we are a part of today. Section 5. The Age of Reptiles, Dinosaurs Rule. The age of reptiles, particularly the dinosaurs, is a testament to the power of evolution. These magnificent creatures dominated the Earth for over 180 million years, evolving into a breathtaking diversity of forms. From the towering Tyrannosaurus rex to the long-necked Brachiosaurus, dinosaurs ruled the land. They adapted to a wide range of environments, from lush forests to arid deserts. Some dinosaurs even evolved feathers and wings, giving rise to the first birds. The reign of the dinosaurs is a reminder that evolution is not always a slow and gradual process. Sometimes massive environmental changes, like volcanic eruptions or asteroid impacts, can drastically alter the course of evolution. The dinosaurs met their demise about 66 million years ago, likely due to a catastrophic asteroid impact. But this extinction event paved the way for the rise of mammals, marking a new chapter in the story of life on Earth.